Reason number 5 why your bag will not increase, and that's your mental toughness. In my book, that is probably one of the biggest and most important things in the whole book that I talk about, and it's one of the reasons I get on here and try to educate as much as I can. It's mental toughness. It is mental toughness. First of all, you have to understand you're on a thin line. You're on a very thin line as a hooper as is. You don't get too many chances. You remember the old Eminem song? You only got one shot. You only get one chance. I can't even remember. It was so old. You literally have about 1 or 2 chances to get right. You really got about 1 or 2 chances to get right. You don't got a lot of time to be messing around out there. You have a bad game, you better be mentally strong to bounce back and say, you know what? This next game is going to be a bad game. You better come and show up. And that's literally without being a ball hog. See, most guys think that, okay, I got to bounce back, so I got to come out here and put up 30 shots. No. Literally come back and have a good game. Do the intangibles. Because you're not going to have that many opportunities. Especially when you go to a new club. Every team, every league is a new opportunity. Even guys who are on guarantees I've seen get cut. Guaranteed. A guaranteed contract is when you sign and you're guaranteed the money for the entire season. The entire season, that means you probably sign in August, and if it's a 10-month season, you're guaranteed all your money. If they decide to cut you or get rid of you, you're guaranteed. Still get cut. 1 or 2. Sometimes the teams, I don't care about this money. That we'd rather get rid of you and bring somebody else in because you're not worth it. So you really don't have too many chances to prove yourself. Some guys, they're going to get away with it because they just got skin in the game. They've been in the game long enough. And they might have a little bit more leadway. You know who those guys are? Those are guys who probably been in the league 5, 6, 7, 8 years. Probably won a couple of championships. Probably won a couple of MVPs. So they kind of get a little bit of leadway. But if you are a new player, let me calm down because it's so important so that you understand what I'm trying to explain to you. If you're a new athlete, a new player, you just can't, you got to have mental toughness. You got to be able to bounce back quick. Get over a loss and just get right back to it. You can't let it affect you. Once you have a loss, this is what you got to understand. All the eyes are on you at all times. Literally at all times, all the eyes are always on you. So you have to be able to just let that slide. Let that slide. I had a bad game. It's okay. I'm not even going to let it affect me. You can't come in there kicking a water bottle, slapping, you know what I'm saying, throwing chairs. What's that one, the video off Netflix? When they was in the college and I can't even remember the series. It's the series where they're in there and the guy, he gets kicked. He's getting fouled so much, and so he go. I think it was like Joe Hampton. He goes and he's picking up the stool and he's like, he's slamming it. Don't do that. Don't do that. That will not suffice. That will get you nowhere. That will get you a bad rap. You got to be mentally strong to handle whatever comes to you. Because life is going to happen on and off the court at the same time. Your life does not stop the minute you go play basketball. The minute you cross over, it's actually, you have to be actually more mentally strong because you're dealing with such more outside sources. Especially if you have like kids. I know those who have kids. I know specifically some guys that I know that are young, that are in their like 19, 20, in their first, second year of college. JUCO wants to make it overseas. It's their goal. It's their passion. I see them grinding. I see them learning. They're showing up to all of the workouts. They're surrounding themselves by pros. They're seeking the knowledge. They're trying to get out there. They're trying to make it to the life of playing overseas basketball. They probably got a kid, a son, a daughter. They want to show them like, hey, you can go and live out your dream. And they know that struggle. They know that struggle of, man, I just want to make it. So when you go overseas, you got all that on your head at all times. I can't get to my kid. I can't get to my mom, my sister, my brother might be sick, my uncle, somebody. You know, do you know how many times a loved one passes away while you're playing? My grandma died in the playoffs. I flew back on the weekend, on my birthday, buried her, and flew back to go play in the game about a 4-day period. My father died right before a championship game, a championship playoff series. These are the moments and situations that you got to go through. It cannot break you. You cannot let these situations break you. Your mind has to be mentally strong. The ways that you get your mind strong, there's so many various different ways. But one advice that I would give you is you have to have strong people around you. You have to have like-minded people around you that are going to help you improve instead of not really pushing the needle in the right direction. Any person that when you're going through a tough situation, say, hey man, let's just go out here and turn up. Let's go out here and get drunk. Let's go blow it down. They're moving that needle in the opposite direction. Even though it might not seem like a lot, it's moving in the opposite direction. The people that are close to you that really care about you and they give you that support and they push you through it, having a mentor. It's also in the book. I really stress having a mentor because they can help you understand how to navigate through life situations, because life is going to be the strongest thing that you go through when it comes to dealing with the overseas life. And you don't want situations to hinder you from increasing and moving up in level so you can start getting the money that you deserve, because you put all this work in. You grinding, you going hard, you putting all this work in, and you getting up early and you getting extra shots up and you hitting the weight room and you studying, and you don't even get, and you got to go and play for $600, $700. How far is that going to get you? You want to make this life the most lucrative? Don't be afraid to get that money. You can't be afraid to get that money. But there's steps to it. There's ways to it. Excuse me. There's ways to it. There's ways. There's sequences. There's a way to get to that bag. Mental toughness is definitely one of them. If you guys have made it this far into the video, I really appreciate you. If you guys can leave me a comment, like, share this with someone who wants to increase their value, who wants to make it overseas, who wants to know how to scale up and make it to playing and get to the bag. This is a business. It's chess pieces on the board. It's chess pieces on the board. Certain traits that you have to figure out in order to make that. I explain a lot of that in my book. If you guys want to go check it out, I'll have the link in the bio so you guys can go and just check it out, and it will help you just understand, like, there are certain traits that you must have to increase your bag, to become a successful player, to become exactly what you want, to get what you want out of this game. Every time we're striving to be our best version of ourselves so we can be the best player for ourselves, our families, for ourselves. We're doing this for ourselves too. We don't want to just be out here playing for nothing. We're not out here playing for nothing. We work too hard for that. We work too hard to be out here playing for nothing. So let's run up that bag. Don't let these 5 things stop you from increasing your bag and getting to that paper. That's all I got for you guys. Till next time. Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. please subscribe on our YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and wherever you listen to your podcast. I greatly appreciate it.